Jeff, we know that the Prince of Wales has tested positive because of that statement that came out of Clarence House. Just to fill you in on what it said, the Prince of Wales has tested positive for coronavirus. He has been displaying mild symptoms, but otherwise remains in good health and has been working from home throughout the last few days as usual. The Duchess of Cornwall, his wife, has also been tested but does not have the virus. In accordance with government and medical advice, the Prince and the Duchess are now self-isolating at home in Scotland. The tests were carried out by NHS in Aberdeenshire, where they met the criteria required for testing. It is not possible, they say, to ascertain from whom the Prince caught the virus, owing to the high number of engagements he carried out in his public role during recent weeks. So we know there that he's had this virus symptoms, mild they're declared to be by Clarence House, though Clarence House have said also that they aren't exactly describing his specific symptoms, just that he has mild symptoms and is able to carry on his work with them in isolation, and that they don't know where he may have contracted the virus because of the nature of his job, where he meets lots of people. However, he did meet the Prince of Monaco recently, who I believe is affected as well and has said that he had the virus. And so there is some speculation it could have come from there. Prince Albert of Monaco, at a water aid event on the 10th of March, they met. But of course, he meets so many people as part of his job. That's basically what the royal family do, that it could have been from anywhere.
Jonathan, why was he still having social engagements in recent weeks? Why weren't social engagements from the royal family cut off as the virus spread?
It's a very good question. Indeed, the royal family have rather slimmed down and then stopped their social engagements in recent days, but it took a little while. Some have said that Britain has been quite slow in reacting to the coronavirus crisis generally, in encouraging social distancing for the rest of us. So the royal family perhaps were following official government advice in that extent. Of course, there have been lots of questions about whether or not he could have infected his mother, the Queen. So Buckingham Palace has also issued a statement saying Her Majesty the Queen remains in good health. The Queen apparently last saw the Prince of Wales briefly on the morning of the 12th of March and is following all the appropriate advice with regard to her welfare. She last apparently had an extensive meeting with him on the 9th of March before he was believed to be contagious. Doctors say that he was probably contagious from a couple of days after that. He was seen publicly carrying out his work on the 12th of March, and doctors say that he's likely to have been contagious from the next day, the 13th. But of course, we can't be specific, so it's quite possible that the Prince of Wales also carrying out those engagements, meeting many people, could be what they call a super spreader. On the 10th of March, he was at that event with Prince Albert of Monaco, and indeed his wife Camilla attended Ladies' Day at Cheltenham Races on March the 11th, though she, we have been told, has tested negative.